not playing their perfect game. We're raising a different sound on solid, authentic ground. Yeah, these are the stories that break the mold, brave and...
Hello, sanibonani molweni dumelang thobela. Abusheni. Hola. Dumela. I think I said dumela already. Hi everyone, Kalina Kinamokadi aka Kajonganyana Kajeno, based in Cape Town from Limpopo. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Frame. Guys, before I introduce our very, very interesting guest today, please don't forget to order your hair products for Kajo M. You can see them, they are behind me. We have keratin treatment, we have Botox treatment, we have Brazilian blow hair treatments. We also have tea tree treatments for those with sensitive scalp, I mean. Sorry, sensitive scalp. Yeah, so without any further ado, today I have a very interesting guest. I know you usually used to seeing ladies coming, talking about their life, but today we're spicing things up. We have the beautiful, the awesome Anam.
Thank you for such a beautiful introduction. Hey everyone, my name is Anam, originally from Makanda, Eastern Cape, and we're doing things in Cape Town now.
You're welcome, Anam, and thank you for accepting our invite at Beyond the Frame.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
So, Anam already mentioned who she is and where she's from. So, can she please tell us why is she here today?
Okay, so I'm here to just spread awareness, gossip a little bit, just a little bit. But I want to make this a little bit educational, but also very fun and relaxed. Yeah. So, yeah.
When you say it, what are you talking about?
No.
Viewers don't know what you're talking about. What are they going to learn about?
the rainbow flag, as a lot of people like to say. So a lot of people would say the alphabets.
It's got many names.
The rainbow, basically the LGBTQI plus community at large, and just a little bit about me as well. Yeah.
So let's get the viewers to know you. Tell them, you already told them who you are, where you grew up, but just give them a brief knowledge of how you grew up. Did you grow up with both parents? Both your parents still alive? How, like, family dynamics? Yeah.
Okay. So I've been raised mostly by my mother. Okay. So I come from what do they say? A single mother-parent household. Yes. Mother's a teacher. Had 3 other siblings as well, but now there is 2 of us. Very small town that I grew up in. It lacked a lot of knowledge about me or the LGBTQI community at large. I went to an all-boys school as well, and I obviously then moved over this side for school and career.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about your schooling. You grew up with a single mom. You went to an all-boys school. Okay, before we get to that, tell us about self-discovery.
I think I've always known.
You've always known?
Yes, from 5 or 6 years old.
When you started to know yourself?
Yes, because you kind of look at other children and you gravitate towards people that are similar to you. In my case, I was with a lot of girls. Growing up, I felt like I related more to them rather than little boys.
Okay.
I don't know, I found little boys disgusting and smelly and rowdy and loud.
and rough.
And rough, yes, which is the complete opposite of what I was.
Okay.
Very quiet, very to myself. I've always loved playing with dolls, making them clothes, trying to relax dolls' hair. Yeah.
And in your family, are you the only one who's in the LGBTQI? Did I call it right? Community. You're high.
LGBTQI+.
There's a lot of alphabets that I say. It's hard to keep up.
So my mother's firstborn was gay. He
Okay.
was one of the first openly gay people in that small town. But unfortunately, he passed on. May his soul rest in peace. So he was the first person I knew, but I was obviously very young when he passed on. But I've always been curious from his pictures that I would see in the family albums. He was very much into style and fashion as well. Grooming. He was a very well groomed man. So besides him, he was the only other person in the family that was openly gay.
Oh, yeah.
There's obviously now my younger relatives, like cousins, that have come out openly gay. After obviously seeing me and how I've always been embraced in my family. From my mother's side, of course. When it comes to the dad's side, there's a little bit of some tension around the topic.
Okay. They're still more traditional that a man must be a man.
More traditional.
Yeah.
My mother's a little bit more free thinking and open minded. So yeah, that's basically that.
Okay, so your brother, how old was he? How old were you when he passed away?
Maybe like 3 years old.
So you basically don't know him.
I don't know him. I know of him.
You know of him. So it just runs in the blood, this gay.
I guess it was. A
And-
lot of people, when they see me that knew of him,
yeah.
him, they always say
It
I'm
runs in the family.
obviously like a reincarnation of him.
Oh, wow. Maybe he lives in you.
He
It happens.
He definitely does. I don't doubt
It happens, eh?
Yeah.
It happens. And your mom, you said your mom was a single mom. Were they not married with your dad? Is your dad still alive?
My dad is alive. He remarried after my mother. So he's got another family
Okay.
where I have 2 other siblings on that side. I know them very well. We are, I wouldn't say
Half
as
brothers
close,
and yeah.
but we speak when we can.
Okay. And how was your relationship with your father when you were growing? Like, how's your relationship with your father? Because he's still around from growing up until today.
It was, I don't know, for some reason I didn't feel as close to my father as I did with my mother.
Could it be that you were not staying with him?
It could be that, but also just him as a traditional Xhosa man. Things are supposed to be this
way, yeah.
And then I'm raised in a family where, okay, things are supposed to be this way, but they can also be this way. So there's always been that bit of a conflict.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us through the journey of going to boys' school. How old were you?
So I went to a co-ed school from grade 1 until grade 3. Then from grade 4 until matric, I went to the all boys school.
Can you share the experience there?
It was.
If you don't mind.
No, of course I don't mind. It was very different because now all those little girls that I grew up with,
your friends,
my core friends, then went to the girls' school. So there's that school. There's not many schools in Grahamstown.
Okay.
But that school that I went to specifically, when you get to grade 3, they apply for you to the two
Grade,
schools. So there's the sister school, then there's the brother school. So the boys and the girls. So all the girls went to the girls' school. Obviously, then I had to go to the other one. Very tough for me. A lot of like bullying. I felt like I didn't have a voice for the longest time until I got to high school. So when I got to high school, I kind of, okay, now I'm in my teenage years. Okay, things are changing. I'm growing into my body. Okay, I'm feeling
you can
myself a
speak
little
up,
bit. I
yeah.
can speak up, you know.
You've gained the
I've
confidence.
gained some confidence. So then I wouldn't say I came out. It just happened for me. I just got tired. And then I had two other friends. So we formed like a clique.
A group kind of thing.
Yes. And we kind of stuck together and we were each other's like a pillar
of strength.
Yeah.
Do you mind telling us about the bullying? Like, if you can recall one incident on what happened, if you don't mind talking about it. What happened? How did you handle the situation? Did you get any backup from your teachers, or were you also sidelined because you are what are you? I don't want to say, are you gay? Are you lesbian? You're queer. Okay, you need to explain what that means.
Okay,
But just before you explain that, just tell us about one incident where you experienced bullying.
So it was always about like the first one that comes to mind is an incident of me being in English class, and we were reading the book that we were going to use for our exams at the end of the year. So we all had to read like a passage out of the book in class, and it's like, complete silence. So this is just something I do. If you've noticed, like I kind of like extend my words. I drag out my syllables a little bit. So I was reading this particular
Paragraph,
and it just became like, never mind the silence. After everything I would read, someone would imitate how I drag my words. And then they'd be laughing.
And the teacher?
The teacher is obviously going to try and do their best to kind of calm down the situation, but it's sort of like it was planned.
And there's always that somebody in class who always finds a way to make
few of them. So when this one does it, then it's silent. The teacher will say, then another one does it. So it just went on until a point where I just got up and left the class. Yeah, and the same would happen to my other two friends as well.
In the dormitories, you never experienced any bullying?
No, not in the dormitories. They were quite very strict.
Okay.
They had zero tolerance. Because also, like, it's quite expensive to stay there. So
yeah, you pay a lot of money. Yeah.
So they had zero tolerance. There's also like a senior that was in charge of a group of us, so they would always look up for those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just explain to our friends the alphabets?
Alphabets, okay. So L is for lesbian, G is for gay, B is for bisexual, T is for trans, Q is for queer, which is what I am. So when it comes to queer, you identify as a person that's attracted to the same sex, but you're not defined by
how you look,
by gender specifically.
Okay.
So you're not a she, you're not a he, you're a they.
You see, I was busy saying she.
It's a feeling, or a feeling that you get when you interact with me. I like to be referred to as Anam.
Yeah.
Right, because
you're not a she, you're not a he, you're not Anam.
Yeah. So that is what a queer person is, or genderless.
So you kind of you're
Non-binary.
non-binary, you are
Non-binary.
genderless. You're not like but you are like a gay person, you are attracted to the same sex, but the only difference is that you prefer to be a they, Anam,
Anam.
not a she, not a he.
Yes. So there's also, it can also be, so I'm obviously born as a male. I can be queer. A person that's born as a female as well can also be queer.
But they will associate as a they.
As a they.
Yes. Okay. Now it makes sense. And then what is that plus for?
The plus is
Or
for
is there more?
everything
Is there
else.
still more?
Yes. So there's like a pansexual, maybe someone that's not necessarily attracted to a male or a female. They're attracted to whoever they're attracted to. They don't have a specific okay, I like
this,
men or I like women. You just like whoever you like. Yes. And there's obviously all the others as well. So that's why it's plus. It goes.
Do you go to gay prides?
I used to when I was younger. I just have no one to go with.
I'm gonna go with you, Chom. I want to experience gay pride.
Oh my gosh, I would. It's fun.
It looks like fun.
It's fun. I think I did the march way too much. Where we go from one point carrying the
flags and whatever.
Why I'm old now, honey. I'm tired. So you're gonna catch me if I go to Pride. You catch me at the
back, giving the support.
Yes, at the stadium where we are openly drinking and mingling with each other.
Okay. We were still talking about your growing up, the schooling, boys' school and everything. Did you have a boyfriend at school?
I've always had a boyfriend.
Was he in the same school?
Yes, he was. Older.
And did his friends know?
No, he was older. He played first team rugby, so a very popular, very popular, very masculine. Didn't want his business out there.
Do you know there's this series that used to play on Showmax, Youngings? There's this vibey gay boy Tumel. You remind me of him when you talk, because he was also dating a soccer captain, and the captain didn't want to come out. He was a head boy and everything. So that's what I'm saying. Your life sounds like a movie. There's
a lot of that. There's a lot of those stories in boarding schools and all boys schools, because it's just it's not popular to be.
And that time, it's not like now.
It's not like now.
Now everybody's accepting. We know that it's there. But that time, everybody was still under the carpet.
But some boys as well, because of religion, family, they have a difficult time coming out.
And have you ever seen him since high school?
Oh no, high school was
the captain.
High school, honey. No.
You've never seen him?
No.
If you meet him
I have
today,
him on social media.
or you do talk sometimes.
We do talk sometimes.
Okay.
He is married with a wife and I think 3 children, honey.
Imagine the wife find out.
Yo.
You hyper as bored a shame. And then what did I want to ask you? So tell us, you finished high school.
Yes, then I moved to Cape Town to study fashion design. I didn't finish the course, but I ended up doing retail. Finished that, then worked in retail, and then switched over into customer service till today. But I still do styling on the side. It's one of my passions. It's my creative outlet. Yeah.
So if I want a makeover, you can make me over.
1, 2, 3. Ain't nothing but a thing for me.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I promised you the last time. Guys, this is not the first time I'm actually interviewing Anam. We had some technical glitches with the previous video, so she's embracing us with her beauty, with their beauty for the second time. Let me stop saying she, with their beauty for the second time.
You know, like, also I do want to clarify. I don't have a problem with people
saying she
or he, especially like people that I meet out in the world at large, because they don't always know. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm so comfortable with Anam. If you refer to me as she,
you
it
are who
has
you
no
are. Yeah.
impact. He behind the scenes there can refer to me
As a he.
As a he. It's nothing but a thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're accepting of whatever.
Yes, I'm accepting for whatever. As I said, it's a feeling. So if you're getting female energy, then
I'm getting the female
That
energy
is
when
it.
I even forget that I'm with a guy when I'm with you. But you're not a guy in my world. You're a woman like me.
Okay.
So, your dad. Tell me about your dad. How's, like you mentioned that he is in your life.
He is.
When you like fully Anam. When you started to discover yourself, obviously your dressing started changing and everything. How did he come to accept that, if he did accept that?
I don't think he has fully come to terms with it, because I'm always changing. He's always surprised to see, the different versions of me that I put out. As I said, I truly live as an artist sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't always look the same. But we're coming into a space where, listen, Buti, this is me. It's either, you get on this bus that's constantly moving, or we can stop here and call it quits.
And your brother that passed on, is it the same dad as well?
No.
Different daddies.
Different daddies.
So this thing comes from your mother. Serious. And how was his dad? Was his dad accepting of him when you find out?
From the person that I heard him to be, he wasn't very accommodating. He was always very, listen, this is who I am. If you
Take
do
it
not,
or leave it.
He was that type.
So he knew how to set boundaries.
He knew how to set boundaries from the get-go. So, I mean, he even had a boyfriend, like, openly.
Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't have, some of the problems or having problems setting boundaries like I did or I do. He's always just been that type of guy.
Then Chomi, you grew up in Eastern Cape, and we know in Eastern Cape it's traditional goring melo uyentabeng as in kwekwe. Tell us what happened. How did you handle that situation? Did you go to the mountain?
I did go to the mountain.
Brave girl.
I went to the mountain for my mother. Obviously, there's a lot of like shame that comes with not going. And also now I'm not going. I'm queer. I didn't want to fall into any of those, that bracket. So you know what? I'm one of the strongest people I know. If anyone can get through this, it's going to be me. Maybe like 2 months before the time, I was speaking to an older cousin, asking for advice. How do things work there? You knowing me, how do you think I should handle this situation? But my father, being my father, thought it would be easier if he took me to a different section, because usually men will go to an area to get circumcised where they grew up around.
Yeah.
So everyone's familiar with each other. Yes. So my dad thought, you know what, I don't want you to be bullied
because they know who you are.
Let's rather put you in an area that's far from everyone, rather be a stranger, and also it's going to be closer for him to come and see me, because it was closer to where he was staying.
Okay.
Yes. So because those boys had no idea who I am, they thought they could walk all over me. And yeah, there was a situation where he had to kind of intervene and be like, okay, such and such is not going to happen.
Who had to intervene? Your dad?
Yes, such and such is not going to happen, because they were just they had no regard for personal space. I don't know if personal space is a thing that you do there, but I just feel like my
but they were
personal
just
they were just
too much.
And the more I would say to them, you know, guys, like, not every day, like,
the more they would push.
So one of the boys, I didn't even report it to him, it was one of my helpers. You know, the boys that will bring you food, and
I don't know what happens there.
okay, well, you have helpers that brings you food.
Okay.
So I had two. One would do the morning run, and one would do the evening run.
Are they part of your family?
Yes.
The helpers?
Yes.
Okay.
So like a little cousin.
Yeah.
So one of them had actually reported, this and this happens. Anam has said a few times, but this is a lot, but it doesn't seem as if they are listening. Also, I do not want to be like a
baby.
And report. I thought I could handle it, but after he had made it clear to them, it was a little bit
and the elders there, were they understanding of your of who you are?
The elder there was very he felt I was too
confused.
soft. No, he thought I was too soft. Like, I'd like to do things in my own time, and when he comes, he wanted me to be already
proactive,
prepared and ready for him, and I was just, you know,
you being you,
me being me,
doing you,
doing me. Yeah, but other than that, no, he was quite cool. He was chilled.
Yeah, because I've had numerous guys saying that, hi, if umntanakho uzalwa alinje, once they come back from the mountain, there's no way bazoba bathini irula izawuba straight.
Please, you are who you are.
You are who you are. How do you change DNA ya muntu? Because it is your DNA.
Exactly, it's just a surgery there.
Unless you were in a midlife crisis, you don't know who you are.
Exactly.
Then you go back to who you really are. Yeah. Okay, and then shame, man.
Had a beautiful
welcoming home party. And I'm sure your mom was very proud, eh?
Yeah.
And I'm sure she thought you will never do it.
She knew. My mother knows I have
that feisty
guts.
Yeah.
I
you can stand.
People wrong.
So I have this question that I always ask myself: why are people in the LGBTQ plus community? Why do you guys always have money? Where do you get the money from? I've never seen a poor. You hardly find a poor lesbian or gay or like queer, like whatever. Most of them, they make it in life. Because what is you guys' biggest secret?
We are fighters. It's you fight for what you have. Because you're always fighting people. So you fight for your space in the world. You fight for your money. You fight for everything.
So it's like basically it's like being a woman, because women, especially a working woman, especially if you are in management level, you always have to prove yourself. You always have to fight. You have to put an extra mile in everything you do. Is that why you guys make it in life?
It's what it is. And also then, a lot of us don't have children or kids.
Yeah, so there's nothing holding you back.
Yes.
Do you want to have children?
I'm not
sure.
No, I am sure that I don't want, but if I were to meet someone that wants, and I'm deeply in love with that person,
then you'll consider.
I would consider it, but...
You know why I'm asking you about this thing, Yachalet? There's this guy, I don't know what he identifies as, but we grew up together. We were in primary school together. Do you remember this burnout chama chaka chaka? So those shorts you'll wear inally, they were pink, they were what
with a tassel.
The boom shaka type.
Yes.
Like we used to buy them and say, mama. So that boy grew up adlala nat.
Yeah.
He would wear ties, he would wear orange shorts, like whatever a girl can wear. And they used to call him, I won't say his name, but at the end of the name they will say Masadi, like a woman, like let's say Mulu Masadi. What you want? I'm telling you, Anam, out of all of us, we were in the same primary, high school, we finished school together, he was the first one to drive a Mercedes Benz, to make it in life. Hey, the 8 inch is the morning guy, you go to 8 inch in life. And I asked myself, and people were like, no, because they are like that, they sleep with married men that are rich and they take videos and they exploit them and things like that. But I'm like, no, they can't all be the same.
Exactly.
But most gay people and lesbians, they make it in life. I don't want to lie.
We have to.
Eh?
We have to.
Because of society expectations and everything, you have to force yourself.
You want to prove
that I can make it
wrong. Yeah, it's just, I think it's built within all of us. Some more than others, of course, but it's just a thing to want to succeed.
Could it be another reason why you guys sabotage a lot? You sabotage each other so much.
Well, there's a lot of cattiness and
that's what I mean
amongst queer gay people. The same with
us women. That's why I don't have women friends.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, man. And then your sister, you stay with your sister, right? She's straight.
She's a straight people.
And when you speak to her about your relationships and everything, she doesn't always sometimes become a little bit stereotypy, shinyana.
My sister and I, we're close, but when it comes to
the relationships,
things,
you don't talk.
I don't really open up to her. I feel more comfortable opening up with my mother.
So you talk more with your mom.
So you talk about everything.
Oh wow.
Sex, men, drugs.
Was your mom ever remarried?
No.
After your father?
No.
But she has somebody?
No, my mother is single.
I don't know how old you are. You want to tell her 30 years without meeting a man. Hey, dryness.
I ask her all the
time. The desert that is there. And what does she say?
I ask her all the time, Mom, like,
you don't get
alone. I do not want anyone in my house trying to be a man. I'm the man here. Very comfortable in my own space. I want peace. I don't want to be picking up after anyone,
cleaning, cooking after them.
I think at that stage they just want peace. Yeah, they don't want
stress.
They say men are associated with a lot of problems.
Because my mom and dad, they divorced when I was still young. And as I recall, I've never seen my mom with another man. Even if maybe she was doing it, hiding it from us. But older women, older women, they have this thing. They can stay for a long time alone. I don't know. And still be content.
Yeah.
And they're not miserable about life.
No.
Maybe we are spoiled, Irene.
Maybe.
Couldn't be. Rata. Stand octadwa. Anyway, can you just tell people more about your business? Your
So I have a brand called OOAM. It was a sustainable fashion brand where we would upcycle clothes because of how much waste there is in the world at large. But I kind of put that on hold. I was doing it with my best friend who unfortunately passed on.
Sorry.
But when I have the strength,
you will put it
I will
there.
pick it up. I owe it to him.
And maybe you should rebrand and name it after him.
After him. I don't know about that. I want to be the face of it.
You can be the face, but just in his memory.
The name Owam
Okay.
was his first two letters of his name and the last
Anam.
letters of mine. So Owe to
Anam,
Anam
Owam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means mine. Yeah.
My
'Cause
daughter,
our
her name is
baby.
also that.
Awam.
Warona.
Waruna. Yeah.
Owetu.
Okay. So yeah, I will pick it up when I have the strength. I have some ideas of how I would like to do it. I just need.
I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of clothes that are packed in my suitcase there that we can upcycle and play around.
I would love to.
I have, and like that time I was big, so now they are big.
They're
I just
big.
put them in there. But maybe whenever you start doing it again, we can
Start
upcycle.
there.
They start there, and then
I would love to. Yeah.
we will talk about it. I love things, so don't worry. I'm a lover of beautiful things.
Yeah.
And I like to look unique.
Yes.
I like to look unique, and I like my own style. If I am that person, if I see wearing something that I have, I'm like,
Same. So that's why at OWAM everything was exclusive to you. Or we would only like make one item that's like that. You can obviously get it in different colors, but you're not gonna get it in
same.
that same.
Yeah. So tell me about your dating scene. What is happening?
Ooh, honey. Kuhlanga-hlangene, man.
It's a lot. Kuningi.
it's I feel like it's like so difficult to date in Cape Town.
But there's a lot of queer gay guys and
Yeah, but they're not checking for me, me.
seriously.
Yeah, queer gay people do not. Then they're not interested in me. I get a lot of like bisexual men. Okay, that's part of the community still. But a lot of like
After 9
in the closet men that usually have like girlfriends, and
is it not tiring though?
it's tiring.
Because whenever you're with them, they're always looking around.
Not necessarily, because some of them are in situationships and they're just looking for an outlet.
So when I was now you can be psychologist here, everybody.
No, it's draining.
It is draining.
It's draining. I mean, I'm still openly looking for
A partner.
for love. But I've learned that when it comes, you can't force. Or my mother always says, if it's for you, it'll find its way to you. You shouldn't have to try too hard.
True.
So I'm hoping he's out there with a lot of
Mr. Man, if you are out there, can you see this beautiful Anam in front of us? She's looking for that love, that man that will give her that companionship.
Yeah, I'm a romantic at heart. Yeah.
You wear your heart on the sleeve?
Not necessarily, but you know, once I get to that point,
you love.
I love hard.
I can see that you put up this front that you are like,
I'm tough,
but deep
the
down,
Betty.
deep down you're a softy sham.
I am.
You are. I can see that deep down, that little girl in there, she's there. She just needs to be loved. She needs
to be nurtured.
Nurtured,
to feel
safe. And I understand why you have this face of, I need to be like, because in your world you have to stand your ground all the time. You have to be firm. And otherwise people will play on.
Exactly.
And you know how people are. They don't think before they talk.
They talk or they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only after when they see that they are hating your feelings,
Yeah.
that's when they start to think. It must be difficult.
It
though.
is. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You know.
Okay, what advice would you give a parent out there who's noticing that? Let's say I have a little boy and I can see that ngathi ngathi udlala kabunodoli instead of imoto, or dinentombazana akafuna udlala kanodoli ufuna udlala kemoto.
I would say the first thing is give your child time, because sometimes it's the environment. Maybe they've got a lot of like girls in the house, so dolls are
Everywhere.
what's there. But at a later stage, your child then becomes
Discover themselves.
straight or whatever. Also, just love your children unconditionally. If you can make your child feel safe and loved at home, it's much easier for them to exist in the bigger world at large, because they have that foundation and they know that they cannot be shaken.
Can you talk to the fathers out there that disown their children because of their sexuality? Because it happens, especially for us black people. A lot of kids are not in, they don't have a relationship with their fathers because of their sexuality, of who they are. Give them that. Can you give them an advice on what needs to be done?
Yeah, nithi mabathandwe ngubani if you cannot love them, because there's so many vultures and terrible people out there, and every child needs their father. It's a necessity, you know. Your father, as they say, becomes your first male love. So when you have that at home, it makes it easier for you to find love in the world at large.
True.
So thanda labantwana benu sana.
Abaxelele chomi. And it's not only for those children that are gay or lesbian. Every child, straight, heterosexual, lesbian, whatever, they need to be loved.
They need to be loved.
And it's sad because yesterday I was just shooting a video here. Mlu was like, what are you going to talk about? I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed. I just want to talk about everything that's happening in this world, just to lash out. It's sad how many children grow up without knowing their father, especially for us black people. It's sad, Anam.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. That's why we have so many children that are on drugs. That's why we have so many children that are joining gangsters, because they are looking for that father figure outside.
Or looking for love in
love in the wrong places. It's sad, guys. Can we South African men, I'm pleading with you, can we pull up our socks? And being a father, it's not about money.
No.
You don't have to be rich to be a father.
Absolutely.
Not all mothers are rich. Not all mothers have money. Sometimes they go to bed hungry with their children. But the children can see the love and they are being, that their mother is nursing them. They grow up knowing that nama mama wantanda, regardless of the situation. So why can't men do the same? Why do you want to settle down before you can be a father? You made that child knowing that you don't have any money. The minute you start having unprotected sex, then you know. Brother man, you know the consequences. Now, even if you don't have that one rant, but being present when your child is sick, taking them to school, spending a weekend with them, it's all that matters.
The most important and precious resource, time.
Time.
Yeah.
But men don't see that. I don't understand. Is it a pandemic? And it's in South Africa. Is it a pandemic for single household being raised by women?
It's become a norm.
It's a norm, but it's not normal. It needs to stop.
Yeah.
Guys, if your kids are abafunda labantwana babalungu, uzawubona phandle ukuthi siyahlekwa thina abantu bamnyama. Like, maybe, like, I'll give you an example, Kanane. Sometimes I'll go to a parents meeting. Maybe my partner is still at work. He's not, because usually we'll go together. And when you get there, the parents jabalungu, they will say, so you don't have a partner, you're not married. They automatically they assume because you came alone. I'm like, no, he's at work. He couldn't make it for I always see you drop your son here alone. I thought maybe you're a single mom. You see, it's always in their brain. Or most black children, they grow up without their fathers. Can we do better by our kids?
Absolutely.
Our kids are the next generation of our future leaders. And if they are broken now while they're still young, what's going to happen?
Yeah. And also, ladies, be there for your bed.
And ladies, learn to be selfish with your womb. Are being selfish, guys, because we're giving people kids, but they don't care. let's seriously, especially if you're still young, take it from me.
Choose.
Take it from me. I had a child at a very young age. Fortunately, his father was there until he's a man today. But should I have been in a situation where he was not there? Where would I have been? Where was I going to be here today?
Probably not.
Probably not, because that time I didn't have a mom. I have a child. I was going to drop out of school.
And then it would be a cycle.
And it will be a circle, because the minute you drop out of school, you find another boyfriend, and then you get pregnant, and by the time you wake up, you have 6 kids.
6 children. And then what?
Different baby daddies. You see?
That's the harsh reality.
But guys, let's do better. Kichomi, tell me about your community in Makazane? Makanda. Or Makaza is the one here in Cape Town.
Yeah.
When they started, or maybe because your brother already broke the cycle of stereotype, but how were they treating you? Especially like, you know, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, but Mikiti, the what, and there's this space there you'll find what laying down yamadoda, laying down abafazi abamele bang, like in a kraal, a woman can walk into a kraal and everything. How do they treat you when you are there?
Well, I'm usually in that situation at home. I only would attend like family ceremonies. I'm not going to every other micimbi out there. But in my family, between the women,
you are everywhere.
Play jokes with the men there. I am just and I'm accepted wherever I choose to be.
Okay, at least you don't force yourself. Yeah, because I like guys.
I play to my strengths.
You know. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not too traditional. But some things are a culture shock. Like when we go to Eastern Cape, it's a culture shock. Like they'll say, "Jadi drinks jabu kana makoto muntshoba mijang when you are newly married in Xhosa." Mchakazi. Yeah, lena mchakazi hlala apha izinto zamchakazi. Then dikhokho je lengore kudala di chatile di payana. I'm like, why the separation? And I've noticed that thing is what causes most young women to force to get married at a young age. Because I was looking like Eastern Cape, if you're not married, it's like a taboo or something.
It is.
Why?
It's just one of those things, honestly. I don't think it will ever change unless this generation of women decides to
stand up for themselves.
But it's very patriarchy driven.
It's patriotic, like seriously.
Yeah.
I once heard this other girl saying, sana, difficult that here shatanga, my time will be up. I'm like, does marriage have age? It doesn't.
Well, it does then.
And then I asked it, okay, you want to get married, right? When they ufundit. No, I have matric, so I'm fine. I'll go and look for a job in ShopRite. So you want to stay in a hockey, you won't have a car, upangela ShopRite, upeya mali just for the name of marriage. But in Tangaza, they're upskilling themselves. Like, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's because we grew up in different situations. But now, my mom was a very powerful, independent woman.
Same.
So, she always had that thing, in daughters of Tlalela up. If you kala up. Understand? If you in daughter tengela the pets, is of Tlalela up. Because you depend on you can't do anything for yourself. So you need to stand on your own 2 feet as a woman. You need to be independent. And in Limpopo, it's a norm. In Limpopo, computer education. And when we say, I was shocked in Cape Town, but hi mama ufundile, yenze but une matric. I'm like, oh, okay. In Limpopo, it's standard to have matric. Because it ufundile. And if you from TUT like me, awafundanga, xa sethi ufundile umuntu wasuka evarsity
Yeah.
anale degree
Yeah.
anale masters sethi ufundile not matric.
We need to do better.
You need, like seriously, and I think this, like you said, the patriarchy and the stereotype, a woman must get married, she must have kids, she must it needs to stop. It's not like olden days. I mean, ngoko umuntu uzokubuza ukuthi, hey, umntana mtshatweni uzomlethani at my age, ngisanya kumitha.
Yeah, but different strokes for different folks. Some people are just conditioned to think that way.
But do you understand why some people ebasuka elaleng baza up Cape Town, they take a 360-degree turn? Could be because of their mindset is conditioned that you must be like this, and when they get it, they're like, oh, most of life it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Okay, any last word, Chomi? I'm taking over your interview.
No, just catch me on my socials. What I'm gonna do next, I would love to collaborate with a little more artists. That is what I want for 2026. I'm putting it out there now. So if you are an artist and you need maybe professional pictures so that you can post on your gigs, I would love to help out with the styling in that aspect. So holler at me on
We'll
Instagram.
put it on the the banner with all your. Can you say when you finish it, send your all your handles?
Yes.
And then we'll put a banner with all your details there. They can highlight you there.
Lovely.
Yes, and then they can also see what work
I
you
do.
do and
Yeah.
everything. So you heard her, guys. If you are interested and you want a stylist, maybe you have your own podcast or you have your own YouTube channel and you want to up your game, you want to upgrade yourself, you are a musician, you're looking for stage clothing and everything, she's your girl.
Holler at your girl.
And do you have any questions, Tamlu? I covered a lot today. Anam, thank you for embracing us with your beauty again. Thank you for your patience
Yeah.
and your understanding. Not a lot of people would have said, badlala dipapadi, izinto zabo azikho serious. But thank you for understanding. And if you want to be a guest at Beyond the Frame, I've put in a banner here, and on the description box I'll also put in my numbers. You can hit me on WhatsApp so that you can come and share your story that breaks the mold. Thank you for watching. Remember to click on the like, hit the subscribe, and always comment and share the videos. Guys, as well, we are on all major podcasting platforms. You can listen to us while you're driving to work in the morning or coming back from work. You can listen to us on Apple Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify. We are everywhere. I'll put on the RSS feed link on the description box as well. Thank you, and I love you, and thank you for the support. Mwah.
Going beyond the frame, not playing their perfect game. We're raising a different sound on solid, authentic ground. Yeah, these are the stories that break the mold, brave and brilliant and untold.